Hey everybody, welcome back to Word of Mayhem. So I decided to do a video because I'm a little frustrated because this arena season. I'll show you what I've been doing a little bit. And what I've been doing is I've been doing the arena events. As you can see, I've done 9 battles, haven't won a single one. I'm just getting crushed. I think I'm doing really good, and somebody threw me a curveball, and basically what I'm finding a lot of people doing are they're not putting their frontline tunes out there. They're putting sort of okay-ish tunes out there, and they're hoping that their attack will overwhelm. And so what I'm doing is almost universally I'm trying to run AoE as far as I can see, and that's what I'm seeing a lot of other people doing, is they're running AoE teams also. Sometimes not, sometimes yes, and then every once in a while you'll see a team sprinkle in a Tasmanian She-Devil or Professor Prissy, or even a Witch Doctor Hazel, and generally when they have those, they're just like they know that their goose is cooked. So I've been really struggling. I haven't been doing a whole lot. Just been trying to hoard as much currency as I can. Could be doing a whole lot better though. Could be doing a whole lot worse, obviously. The deals that I talked about earlier today are still the same, and we're gonna go in here to the arena store, which is not. There's nothing in here. I could best buy some fine skulls, but fine skulls are not going to do anything for me. I don't think. So what I wanted to talk to you about is one strategy you should go for if you're like me and you're sort of behind the power curve, because I am behind the power curve, and every time it wants me to like if you've noticed, like if you're doing the arena, it will, if you don't win, it'll sort of lower your settings. Well, in the previous season I was able to win those matches, but not in this season, and I think that's because they did the beta and the live server mergers, which I talked about earlier, which are just super awesome. And really makes you feel warm and fuzzy if you're trying to do anything constructive in this game. As far as moving up the rank, as far as moving along the, I don't know why they didn't do it at the beginning. Why they waited almost a year since the game's launch to do it now. But I'm finding it frustrating myself. So I want to give you some tips of what you can do if you're like me behind the power curve to get ready for Arena Season 3, because this Arena Season is going to be lasting 21 days, so we'll run almost to the end of September, and then logically, I mean, I don't know, I'm thinking, we're going to be after this event, it's going to be October. I think they will be coming out with some new Halloween tunes. Because we don't have a Vampire Bugs or a Frankenstein Porky or any of that. So I could see something like that happening in October. I don't know if they would do Hollywood Studios again, but one thing that I've noticed, if you have noticed lately, they've haven't really come out with anything for the city lately, and as you can see, my city roster is not good. You could say I've got Porky, but I haven't really. But I think I'm just gonna take it easy the rest of this arena season and do what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna start leveling my Porky And because if you know anything about, the tier ranking, Porky and Gridiron Gossamer are really your bread and butter for this region. And if I had Lola, she would help, and if, and then, if I had to pick the fourth that you're going to be wanting to go for, it's probably going to be either Petunia or, probably Petunia, then either Pepe Le Pew or Photographer Sylvester there. And the other people are usable, but they're not that usual. Obviously, so I think they're going to be going city. City's going to be one of the next. Town. Sorry, not city. Town. I get confused telling because there's town and city. So I think they're going to be going town in the next PvP event. Because they started off desert and city, and this time they're farm and space. And so I'm thinking this next time it's going to be town and probably actually forest, and because forest has the same issue as the town does, where there's only there's two really good tunes in the forest, that being Daffy, who I don't have unfortunately, and Bugs, who everybody gets just from playing the game. You start the game and hey, you get Bugs. And so Bugs is really the bread and butter of the forest. So there are not a lot of usable tunes in the forest or town, which makes me think, hey, they're probably going to do forest and town. Because if you really think about this game, the majority of your really good tunes are in the Evatunia, obviously. And then the WB Studios, they're really working on, because they're putting in the Matadors. The Matadors are going to be there. As you can see, I'm one piece away from getting Rocket Coyote open, and 6 away from getting Holiday Bugs. And I'm still a ways away from getting Matador Sylvester Jr. away, and you can see that they've moved Speed Skater Coyote to the Hollywood Studios. I'm not sure why, probably because they don't have an event planned for the summit, so I just think they moved him into here so they could do another round of something, or rather for the so you could get Speed Skater Coyote open. But anyway, most of the best tunes are Evatunia tunes. Obviously, I need to work on Valkyrie Bugs. Tasmania, we got Tez in the game. The Hippity Hopper I'm seeing a fair amount of in Arena. And also this time we're going to be working on Bellhop Gossamer. It's going to be a little bit interesting, but all of the stuff that we've been working on have been city tunes. You can see that I'm still pretty far away from Mail Runner, Sylvester Jr. and Tweety. And this first three are the ones that I'm really use a lot. I do use Hector a little bit, and I'm going to be using Penelope Couture more. And as you can see, we're in space, and they're working on space, and I'm seeing a lot of people using, actually in this arena, I'm seeing a lot of people using Astronaut Hector, and a fair amount using Granny, and they're using him against me because Hector's got that AoE that just goes bananas. And actually, if you're looking for a really good AoE region with a lot of AoE tunes, Space is it. Don't have Marvin yet. And City. I don't think they would go Summit. But you know, they're using space, they've used city, they use desert, they're using farm, and so I'm saying the next two regions they're going to use for the next PvP season are going to be town and forest, because I think they make sense in terms of Halloween. So, if you're looking, hey, where do you probably go? I would say, you know, maybe start saving up your mats and really concentrating on, okay, who do I want to have to be good? Where I'm at in terms of the way I'm playing. I need to have all these tunes over 50 and have them all at like tune up 20, 21, just for me to even be able to do anything. And as you can see, they're mostly all around 40. And so I'm definitely gonna be working on them. I'm definitely gonna be working on the forest tunes here. Not a lot to do, but there's a fair amount to do. I mean, you know, I can't really do much on Bugs or Marvin Fudd, but the rest of the tunes I can do a fair amount of work on. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. But the one thing I do want to do is I do want to try to get through this last mission of right here. I just cannot get past it. If I can get this mission beat, then I will have enough, I think, to open Matador Sylvester Jr., which I really would like. Might as well go over the scoring for the event while we're here, where I'm talking about it, because I didn't do it earlier. Scoring for the arena: play the arena, win the arena, collect more. The more voodoo masks you get, the better you're going to do in the arena. It's that simple. As you can see, I'm way down here, and you know, if I ended up there, right there where it said I was, I would not be mad. If I ended up there, because then I would end up with 200 Tasmania and Devil, which would not give me enough to open him, but it would give me a lot closer to where I need to be. For this tournament, how you score is you complete the acts. The more you get, the merrier. Any tune will get you a piece. Any feature tune for this event will get you 2 pieces. Pieces of Sylvester Jr. will give you 20. And so, yeah, let's go to the event, since I have been remiss in going over that. So the feature tunes for this event are Matador Bugs, Picardo Sylvester Jr., Cowboy Sylvester, Cowgirl Granny, Western Type Hero, Rocket Coyote, Rocket Sylvester, Holiday Bugs, Cthulhu Sam. I need to be level 20 or above. Same rules apply as always. Campaign highlights. On day 1, the Picardo Sylvester Jr. event begins. El Matador for Bugs begins on day 3. And it says that please note that Sylvester Jr. is required to play this campaign. So, yeah, really need to get through that to even have a shot at Bugs. Just, you know. The Picardo event will last for 2 days. The top player will receive 1,500 Sylvester Jr. shards and gold. The Matador events tournament starts on day 3. Dominate for 1,500 Matador Bugs and gold tickets, yada yada yada. On day 4, guess what? Guess what happens on day 4? Try to guess. Go ahead. I'll wait. That's right. Crate Brawl begins on day 4. Of course, as per usual. 3 different types of tiers. You need to be over 1,500 for tier 1. Not 1,500, 5,500, excuse me. 15,000 for Tier 2 and 25,000 for Tier 3. There's Matador Bugs is in Sylvester Jr. is in Tier 3, and random event people are in crates 1 and 2. So there you have it. That's the quick and dirty. Sorry it took so long to do the overview. Yeah. So yeah, if you're behind the power curve, but you're like, hey, I want to be competitive for next arena season. You might want to start saving your tank potions and your support potions and your attack potions, and the next time the thing comes up for where you get the gold leaves and stuff, you might want to start doing those for town and forest, because that's who I'm thinking is going to come next. Because winter, they're going to say winter for December and January, but your bottom dollar. So I think the forest, absolutely, the forest and town. I'm going to say city and summit for winter, because it just makes sense, I think. So I'm thinking town and forest for Halloween. Anyway, that's all I got. I know this is a little longer, but I just had some things I needed to talk about. Appreciate you guys watching. You may like, thumbs up, share this video if you find it informative. If not, I'm just a guy with a camera and doing this because it's what I do. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.